Hi everyone, I'm Belinda Winter from Cooper Grace Ward Lawyers, a partner in the Workplace Relations and Safety team. And today I'd like to talk to you about paying people a salary and how you do that when they are subject to an award. We often find our employer clients are confused when they're applying a modern award or a salary to their employees. Often our clients think because they pay an employee a salary, they're simply not covered by an award. And that's just not correct. Whether someone's covered by an award is determined by whether the business is covered by one of the industries that the awards cover and whether the employee is covered within one of the classifications within those awards. There's also some general awards like the Clerk's Private Sector Award that encaptures a lot of employees that perhaps aren't covered by an industry award. So if you do have an employee who is covered by an award but you wish to pay them a salary, there's a number of ways that you should be doing this. The first thing is, in all awards there's an individual flexibility agreement clause, and that allows an individual employee and an individual employer to specifically agree to vary the terms of the modern award. There is a very specific format to do this, and you need to make sure that you follow the instructions in the award and you document it carefully. Importantly, you can't offer someone employment on the basis that they sign an individual flexibility agreement. People who are covered by an award are entitled to be paid in accordance with that award, and trying to get someone to agree otherwise will not be accepted by the Commission unless they agree freely. So once you decide that someone is going to receive a salary, what is very important is that you take a sample of their working hours and you work out what they would have been paid had they been paid in accordance with the award strictly. So this is their starting and finishing times, their breaks, their overtime, their public holiday work, their weekend work. Because employers are often surprised when we do this exercise for them that the salary that they propose to pay the employee is not quite enough given the demands of the role. And there are very strict consequences for employers who underpay their employees, very hefty penalties. So it's really important to get this right. What we often see though is employers having no regard to the award when paying people a salary. If you're going to do that and you're simply going to pay a salary by way of common law contract, you still need to keep time and wage records as if the employee was being paid in accordance with the award. Because ultimately one day you might be audited and you need to be able to prove that that salary is enough to meet the minimum requirements in the award. It's also very important in the contract that you have an award set-off clause that makes it very clear to the employee that the salary compensates them for all time worked. But not only that, that it compensates them for any allowances, penalties and other type benefits that are contained in an award. If you don't do this, you might find that you get an underpayment of wages claim, and these can be made up to 6 years after you've made the payment to the employee. This is a very complex topic, so I recommend you do get some advice on this if you are paying your employees a salary, because consequences for employers can be quite significant. Thanks for listening, and next we're going to talk about how we issue warnings to employees.